It's big, it's disgusting. It's poop.
Hello and welcome to the Fancy Friendship Podcast. I'm your host, Stephen Lonich, joined today by Logan Marada.
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
Today we're talking about a dramatic tale that Logan experienced, life-altering. The list could go on of synonyms for that. Logan, what are we talking about today?
Well, it's one of those stories where it's one of those things, it could happen to you when you're young, but you don't think it's going to happen to you when you're older. And I'm talking about, I'm not going to be around the bush here. I'm talking about pooping yourself. Oh. So, yeah. Basically, one of my favorite places to eat is around here is Spaghetti Works.
You get a good price there. It's a solid price for the food you get. Endless bowls.
The Endless Bowls is where it's at.
We're not sponsored by Spaghetti Works, but
damn it, we're giving them a promo.
It's like $9 and you can have endless pasta with different variations each bowl.
For the amount of, I've probably eaten them out of business a little bit just because of the amount of free bowls I've gotten. This is where the story's going.
Yeah, I always imagine the background was like a Willy Wonka chocolate factory, but with noodles.
Yeah, exactly. So I was with my parents, and you know this, Stephen. My mom is a nurse, so at any time she could get called into work, and she has to go. And I'm trying to take full advantage of the bottomless pasta at Spaghetti Works, and I'm just mowing through bowls of the beer cheese sauce. I'm eating garlic bread. I'm drinking an Italian soda. I'm filling up on this pasta, and I've probably eaten like 3 bowls, and I got a 4th one to go. My mom gets called into work. So my dad's driving, and we're heading there, and I just feel a rock in my stomach. Like, the whole way there, I'm like, oh my God, this is like a 10-pound weight. I don't know if I'm going to throw up. I'm going to poop myself. I don't know what's going on. If I had a serious stomach issue, food poisoning, I have no idea. We get closer to Jenny Edmondson Hospital, and we're going into the parking garage to let my mom off inside. And there's speed bumps all over. So we're going over the speed bumps. And at this point, I'm just like, my stomach hurts, like really hurts. I'm just in misery at this point. We're going over the speed bumps, and every time we go over one, I just feel like my stomach drop.
Does your family know? Have you told your parents that this is how your body is feeling?
At this point, yeah. I kind of feel like I was like, oh man, like I'm not feeling so good kind of thing. And they're really just trying to get my mom to work is the priority. And my dad lets her off. And we're inside the parking garage, and I'm like, Dad, park. Just please park. He's like, you all right? I'm like, no, like I need to go really bad. Like I'm going to shit myself pretty much is where this is going. My mom has gone into work at this point, and we're sitting there in the parking garage, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like I feel like if I just start moving even, like I'm a step away from shitting myself. And my dad's like, just go in here, man. We're in the parking garage. So I'm like, I'm not just going to poop next to someone's car.
Wait, it's not in the hospital that you're next to? He meant go in the parking
garage where the door is like probably like 30 feet away to get into the hospital. Yeah, my dad's just like, yeah, just go right here, man. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, what if I'm diarrhea crapping next to someone's car when they come out? Like, what are they going to say to me? Well, how's this going to go down? Like, do I have to explain, like, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling so good. Just, like, ignore me.
Pardon me, sir.
Right. I'm freckling your car right now. But so basically, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go inside. The bathroom's got to be close to the door, you'd think, you know? I run inside, and I'm like, it's like a cold sweat. Like that kind of feeling where you're just like, oh my God, like I feel miserable. I just knew, like I said, I was a step away from crapping myself. So I'm like trying to take it slow, but I'm also trying to make the quickest motion I can get towards the bathroom. And I'm looking around, and this nurse walks up to me, and she's like, sir, you know, like, is everything all right? I'm like, yeah, where's the nearest bathroom? And she just points, it's like probably another 20 feet away across from us. And she points it out, and I'm literally at the point where I'm like, I'm clenching my cheeks, like sweating, just sitting there like, please just walk away so I can like process what I'm going to do next, because I can't step. Like if I even move my foot, like it's all dropping out, like point of no return. And this nurse points it out, and I was like, yeah, go ahead. Like, I didn't know what to say. I was like, yeah, go ahead. And she was like, okay, and walks off. I'm like, all right, I have to make a mad dash. Like, I can see the bathroom in front of me. And I'm trying to think of, like, a good metaphor for how I ran to this. It's like one of those things where, like, you have creaky stairs and you're trying to, like, get up the stairs really fast. But you're also, like, trying to be quiet. So it was like I was trying to be light on my feet and not just, like, instantly poop myself, but I was like, I got to make it to the bathroom as quick as possible. So I was just like, all right, here goes nothing. And I make the mad sprint. I just get through the door. And right when I get through the door, I crap myself. And, like, brutally, too. Like, I just sat there for a minute, and I just, like, couldn't, I just stood there and just let it happen. And thankfully, like, it was a blessing and a curse. I was wearing compression shorts. So it's, like, all over.
It's all still there, though, right? Like, it's all in that one compact, because it's compression shorts are tight on you.
They're like biking compression shorts, so they're longer. So, like, had a little more sag to them. But, like, it was all in there. And, like, it just felt like you're wearing a diaper, kind of, in that sense. And I threw them away. I cleaned myself up, and I left and went home and showered and the whole 9 yards. But it's one of those things where you're an adult and you don't think you're going to crap yourself.
How old were you at this point?
I want to say I was probably about 17, maybe 18, but...
Okay, so you're still in the realm of maybe
like,
not
I was
quite.
like a junior, senior in high school at this point. And
so what'd you tell your dad?
he was just like, how'd it go, man?
He asked you, like, before you even
Like,
told him.
I came back, yeah, and he was
He just
like...
want to know the
because he
details.
knew, like, going into it, he's like, man, he's on thin ice, like, that might be coming out. So I came out there, and he's like, how'd it go, man? I was like, not so hot. I think he knew what happened, so that was pretty much it. I crapped myself at 17 years old from Spaghetti Works, and
It happens.
I still go to eat there, though, so...
Well, yeah.
I don't know if I learned much, but...
Do you still go with your mom, though? Knowing what could happen?
Yes, but, I mean, I think at this point, too, usually it's like we're usually in separate cars or something, but I also know to pace myself with the beer cheese. I know the danger... a lot of cheese in a short period of time can do that, so...
Live and learn.
Yeah, but I'm still going to eat a lot of cheese, and I still have Spaghetti Works, so we'll see if it happens again.
I'm glad that your dad was sympathetic to the cause. Did he give you too much, no pun intended, crap, though? Did he...
No, I mean, I felt like he was just kind of like, oh, man, it happens, and I don't know if my brother's going to listen to this, but he had his own experience in Hawaii. We were at...
Tropical poop.
Yeah, we were there for his wedding, and we went to this very secluded island. Like, you had to drive through these very bumpy roads to get to it. And the night before, I think they had drank quite a bit, had a lot of sushi and that stuff, and it was hot. And the same experience, like, he was like, dude, I gotta go. Like, I just feel like I'm about to crap myself. And then I think he ran out into, like, this tall grass. I think he did, and he just flung his underwear, like, into this, like...
Oh, my God.
Tall grassy land leading out to the secluded beach. But I remember him telling me about that, and I was like, brothers, man, we went through the same thing.
It's a bonding experience.
Yeah, and it doesn't get much closer than that, so.
Well, I'm glad. Anything else you want to add to the story? I don't have any more questions.
If I could go back and live it again, I might have pooped in the parking garage.
Really?
Yeah. Because
knowing the risk of someone walking out and seeing you and just...
I mean,
Man.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's either you crap yourself and you have to throw away your underwear, you take the risk of pooping next to someone's car. So, and I just think that would make for a greater story.
They walk out, make eye contact.
Yeah.
If you're okay, let's flip the switch here. Let's say you're the person who owns the car, and you walk out to this guy pooping next to your car. Do you say anything? Do you keep walking and wait till he's done?
If I'm in the splash zone, yes. But otherwise. Otherwise, I mean, hey, man, you gotta go kind of thing. So
it's just, what do you say to the person? Like, hey, stop.
Like, hey,
that's not really an option.
Point it that way a little bit or something,
Yeah,
like,
we're this far in.
Yeah. So that's basically it, though. Like, I told you coming into this wasn't going to be that significant of a story, but at the same time, like,
it's big.
Yeah, it's big. It's disgusting. It's poop. So.
Well, that'll be the intro to this. That'll be the cold intro to this podcast. So Thank you for that line.
Yep.
Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate that.
Of course. And if everyone knows this, like, is listening to this, I take good care of myself. This isn't a regular, everyday occurrence. I'm usually shitting in the toilet, so don't worry. But thanks for having me on. Thanks for letting me tell my poop story. So I appreciate it.
That's what the show is here for. So if you enjoy poop stories or enjoy, other stories too,
Clean and dirty, we tell them all here.
give us a rating. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. Thank you for listening.